Ladies, I am here tonight on this show. And tonight we're going to talk about WWE news. There's some stuff coming out, but it's mostly going to be about, it's mostly going to, Jesus Christ, it's mostly going to be about Jeff Hardy. So, Jeff Hardy, I came on here and said he got arrested for driving drunk. Now they're saying it was actually on fucking, it was at 10 in the morning or 11 in the morning on a fucking Monday morning. He was driving back home to North Carolina, and that's when the police stop him. They're saying that multiple people called and said, "Hey, this guy's driving all like weird, moving all around weird in the lanes." And they stopped him. They said he could barely get out of the car. They said at one point the police got so freaked out about it they actually pulled their guns out and were pointing at him because he looked so suspect, man. They said they did a bunch of tests on him. He failed all of them. They said he kept like moving around. He couldn't stand still. But a lot of people saying that the rental companies, why do they keep letting him rent the cars out if they see he has a suspended license, man? And yeah, that I agree with that. That's something that's got to be looked at, not just for this situation, but for every single situation. That do car rental companies not realize when a driving license is suspended? Because that is very dangerous if they're just fucking letting people fucking rent their car and not looking at their history. If they have any suspensions, any fucking DUIs charge, that's terrible, man. Same thing I believe happened in 2019. Where it was with a rental car. So yeah, that's something to look at it here for in the future, not just for this, but for every single situation that they got to maybe do a better study of the background of the certain person who's renting the car. Because Jesus Christ, man, this wouldn't happen at all if this guy couldn't. He didn't even have a car. So if the rental company doesn't give him the car, this guy can't even drive. Booker T also said that he blames this a little bit on Tony Khan because he's like, you're putting him through a lot. Where like in the WWE he would get like time off to like rest, right? He would have like a ladder match like in a pay-per-view, then he would have like months to rest. He would have like normal matches. But here they keep pulling him. They put him with Darby Allin in that big match, and then remember at the match with All or Nothing with the Young Bucks, he suffered a concussion, and now they're gonna put him on another ladder match, a triple threat tag team ladder match this week versus the Jurassic Express and the Young Bucks. Obviously, that's been called off. And same thing, he had a show in Mexico, I believe, with AAA this weekend. That also got called off. They're saying that Matt Hardy might still be on that match, but they're looking for a replacement tag team partner for Matt Hardy. But yeah, Booker T was pretty much saying you're putting him through a lot of pain, and it's possible that what's going on here is that he's taking painkiller medicines, and because he's an addict, it makes everything get fucked up. It makes him want alcohol. It makes him want more medication. So yeah, Booker T was kind of blaming this on Tony Khan for putting him through a lot of pain, and something that Jeff Hardy said to the police was that he was going to get a brain scan. Remember, he did have a concussion about 10 days ago. So, man, I feel like I think they kind of tease that this is their final run of the Hardy Boys in AEW. And I do wonder if Tony Khan is just trying to get everything done. He's like it's now or never because he's going to retire soon. And they burned him out way too quick. But yeah, man, it's possible Booker T might have a point, and a lot of this is because he was in a lot of pain, and he had some painkiller medicine, and it made him want more than it made him want alcohol. Yeah, I mean, he could have a point, but we'll see. The AEW said that he's off TV until they want him to do a rehab, and then after the rehab, if he can prove for a few weeks that he can stay silver, then they'll maybe have him back. By the way, he's suspended without pay, so he will not be making any money while all this is going on. His court dates for July 5th. So we're not gonna see him probably for a month at least. I'm gonna guess at least 3. We might not see him again for the rest of the summer. Because yeah, it's probably gonna take a while to do the rehab and then to prove that he's actually sober. So yeah, probably not gonna see him for a while. We'll see what the hell happens, man. Hopefully this guy can get help, man. Jesus Christ. And yeah, they gotta fucking stop renting cars to this guy, man. If he wouldn't be able to get rental cars, This wouldn't how had happened. Worst case scenario, he's walking around the streets drunk, but he's not putting himself and other people in danger by driving a car. Let's see here. I think there a story came out about Roman Reigns. They basically said that Roman Reigns is that the plan was back in January. Dave Meltzer's reporting that Roman Reigns was going to win both titles. He's going to have both the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship because he was going to be he was going to be on both Raw and SmackDown. But then I guess his contract expired in April, and in his new contract, he put that he only wanted to be like a part timer. Why the hell would they then not switch the plans, or like tell him, dude, we committed to this that you were gonna win both titles because we wanted you to be on both Raw and SmackDown, and now this is the opposite. You're not gonna be on any shows. Like what? That is so stupid. Like pendejo face. Like you put the both titles on him so he could be on both shows, and then he said, nope, on my new contract I want to be a part timer, and I don't want to be on. He's only gonna be on Raw, like I believe on the July 25th edition of Raw, the whole summer. That according to a report, that's the only date he's booked for the whole summer for Monday Night Raw, July 25th. Outside of that, he's not booked for any Raws. He's gonna actually defend the title this Friday night on SmackDown for the first time in 2 months. Since he won the titles in April at WrestleMania. It's fucking June now. This is gonna be his first defense. And he's not he wasn't at Hell in a Cell. He's not scheduled to be at Money in the Bank. At Backlash, he had a 6-man tag team match. So he hasn't defended the title. It's gonna be the first time he defends it in over 2 months. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know, man, but that's so stupid. If they really did that, like back when they planned that out, it was gonna be so he could be on both Raw and SmackDown. But then when he signed a new contract after WrestleMania, he said, "Nope, I'm actually gonna be gone." That is so stupid by WWE, man. Like negotiate with the guy, like, okay, you won that, then give us until SummerSlam, and we can take at least one of the titles away from you, so then we can have at least another title, at least for Raw. That is so stupid to me that they went from trying to have him on both shows to now having him be a part-timer and taking the both belts. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my Lord. A lot of shit show going on WWE. I made my video about McMahon's story coming out about him having an affair and paying $3 million to a person to cover it up, and now the board of directors is looking at it. Potentially Vince McMahon can get kicked out of the WWE. Jesus Christ, what a shit show going on in the WWE. This has not been a good week for wrestling with Jeff Hardy on Monday, and now today with Vince McMahon. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, all I want to say is thank you for watching.